Hi there, this is Jen with Jen the Demonic. How's it going? So I was asked, just because I guess some of my clients are finding my videos very useful. It kind of guides them as to what they want to do. I have a client who's being ghosted, and she said, it'd be nice for you to do a video on why am I being ghosted. And I said, well, I'm going to do that, but as if you have never seen my videos, or if you don't know who I am, or I'll let you explore that on your own. I channel things and messages in a very different way than other providers. So I think, if you like to have a different perspective, I do channel a lot of messages. So in each file, some of the messages might be for you, some of the messages might not be for you. I feel like my clients report to me that when they choose a file, they feel like it fits to them. And so that's helpful for them. And then I hope it helps you too. If you're not my client, you don't have to be my client to watch these videos. So the topic of today is going to be, why am I being ghosted? And I like to just give you a 1-minute thing that I think it will guide you, but this is also how I feel and overall channeling right now. So what I'm about to say here is my opinion and my opinion only, okay? If you know me, you know that I advise you decide. If you know me, you know that you are the masterpiece of your own life. And I am absolutely nobody to tell you what to do or not to do. So I'm just telling you that I feel that I haven't done a video on ghosting yet, because I honestly believe that, and this is my opinion, again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not pushing any expertise here. Ghosting is, to me, psychological abuse. And whoever is ghosting somebody is a person that you should not give any time of the day. That is my basic opinion. However, there are some exceptions. As always, there are some exceptions. I have been ghosted, but I have also ghosted myself. Like, I was the ghoster, actually fairly recently I was the ghoster. And I am typically not a person that ghosts people. I'm actually very reliable. I don't believe in ghosting. As I said, ghosting to me is a form of psychological abuse, is a form of control, negative control towards another person. However, in my case, and I am ashamed of that, because I shouldn't have ghosted even in that occasion. But like, I recently, like in the last few weeks, I met a man through some friends. I was not interested in this man. I was just trying to be polite. And we had a one conversation, 20 minutes conversation, no more than 20 minutes. I could see that he was very, very interested in me, and it kind of like jumped right at the game, so to speak. And he wasn't even bad looking, but I was just not into it, but I was with my friends, people that I know that they're not like a group of close friends, but they're people that I know. Some of them are in school with me, whatever. So it was a friend of theirs, and so turns out that he asks for my phone number, and you can totally skip to the file intro if you don't want to hear my experience, is fine. But I think it's going to help you in realizing when, to me, ghosting is okay versus when it's not okay. I'm not trying to justify myself here. So he asked for my phone number. this is after a 20 minutes conversation where I was just trying to be polite just because I had these friends, people around me. I had zero interest. Had it been online, I wouldn't even have given the time of the day. I wouldn't have probably responded. I was not interested in the guy. But I didn't want to say, look, I'm not interested in you, because there's friends there. Do you see what I'm getting here? So some sort of pressure, some sort of wanting to be polite sort of thing. So I gave him my number only because my friends were there. He asked for my number in front of my friends, and I just didn't want to be rude and say, no, I'm not going to give you my number. I didn't want to cause a conflict, even because, again, these are sort of like people that I go to school with. And so I gave him my number, and bottom line, he texted me. I responded politely. The same evening, he texted me. I responded politely to his text, and then I just like, I can't do this. I'm not interested in this person. So I didn't reply to the text, and I blocked the guy, end of the story. In my mind, I was going like, I could easily, tell him, like, to be honest, the best and more mature way that I could have handled this, I'm not proud of this, but the best of the more mature way that I could have handled this is like, look, John Doe, I don't really think this is, working out. I've got other things to do, or I have a boyfriend. I could have told him something so that he wouldn't be so persistent. I didn't. I felt like, I had in my mind, like, then he's going to go to his friends and say, oh, your friend is a little arrogant. She thought that maybe I was interested in her. I could see these scenarios, right? So, and maybe they will go like, oh, why aren't you talking to my friends? So I wanted to avoid all of this, and I just blocked the guy. End of the story. It was the easy way out. I'm not proud of myself. Now, if this guy was a friend of mine for like a year, I've never done that. I've never ghosted somebody that I have dated. I'm against that. I've never ghosted anyone that I have been with, that I have been in love with. I like I said, I am a very reliable old school type of girl, But when someone is, like, say you're meeting someone on Tinder, right? I don't do Tinder, but I don't know what Tinder is like these days. But like, say you're meeting someone online and you're just having a few conversations, a few texts with this person, and maybe there's not really a lot of investment. In that case, if you want to ghost, or that person is ghosting, and we'll see if that's your case. I really don't think that's it. There's no investment there. Now, if this is a friend, or this is somebody that you've been sort of being intimate with, there's an investment, there's some sort of explanation that should be given, and this person is not giving it to you, then that's a problem there. Then that is not excusable, that is not acceptable in my world. Okay. There are some people out there that also are ghosters because they have BS of their own. Like, for example, I am all pretty and I know that I can keep control of somebody by just, so for some people, it's really like the Pavlov experiment with, I think it was the Pavlov experiment with dogs. I know it's really bad to say, but some people really play this game. It's the Pavlov experiment with dogs. You can look it up, and I'm sure that if you're watching this and you're being ghosted, but it's intermittent ghosting, so you have like 2 or 3 tests. So they're selective on what they reply on. That's a game that they're playing. It's called the Pavlov experiment with dogs. It's a very famous experiment. All psychologists know them. And it's like, they kind of keep you hooked that way. Now, that is intentional. That I do not forgive in my case. And some people just ghost because maybe they haven't been honest with you about what their life is like, and it's easy to just ghost and to have that very painful conversation. Now, when the person ghosts you, the best idea would be for you not to engage anymore. If you are, you're just asking for more ghosting. That's, again, these are my opinions. I wanted to kind of tell you how I feel about this, because I don't believe that I should that I believe that I'm here to help you find yourself and to find the best relationship you can. I don't want to set you up for the ghoster that maybe is doing the Pablo experiment with dog, because you're not a dog. You know, you're a human being. You're a wonderful human being. Having said that, I've also need to tell you that I've had a lot of good feedback about the Dark Lust by Filomena. It seems to be working. It seems to be doing the job. So if your person is ghosting you and you want to try a different approach, I'm going to put the link down below, because clients have reported, again, this works. Woo! And will it work for you? I don't know. You know, again, we try to help as many people as we can. Sometimes we fail. I have new decks, and so this is going to be, again, a long reading, and I shuffle everything in front of you, so feel free to go to the pile that you're interested with, and you don't have to hear me blabbering. You know, I sometimes do watch tarot readers, and I just skip too. I just skip their BS, so feel free to skip my BS as well. But I feel like the intro about the ghosting, I think I'm gonna put it there actually as intro about the ghosting, because I feel like this could help you, because a lot of people don't know about the Pavlov experiment with dogs. I did not know. I remember, like, when I was a young girl, like around 20, 21, 22, there was a guy that did this type of intermittent ghosting to me. And I did not know what the hell. And then somebody says, "Oh, look up Pavlov experiment with dogs." And it turns out that that's exactly what he was doing. And, you know, I ended up ghosting him in the end. So I reversed the table, because I was able to, sorry, my cat is going crazy. Hey. I was able to reverse the table there. So this is why I think you should listen to my intro there, and then I'm not gonna say anything more. I have beautiful decks. This is a translucent Rider-Waite tarot, and it's gonna be pile number 1. And this is a beautiful, beautiful deck. The Light Shears Tarot. It gives me a different type of information, because their imagery is different. And if you're familiar with tarots, you probably have seen them from other readers. Again, I read differently than other people. So, and then I have the past life tarots, and I would like to use this on all 3, but you can feel free to choose. So this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. This is going to be probably my pile intro, but I will shuffle everything in front of you. So feel free to skip to your pile, because I will shuffle everything in front of you. I don't want to take responsibility. Nothing is preset here. Once I hit the recording button, you're with me. You're just watching everything that I do. But I will have a few oracles, because I want to see, some of you are getting hung up on a person. And that's because, you know, there's a past life connection there. So we're going to, again, take everything into account. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. And having said that, I'm going to use some candles. So pile 1, 2, and pile 3. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. And then we're going to use my special cards, right? Because they give me information about who else they're seeing. You know, we're going to channel messages We're gonna look at their thoughts as well. So there's lots to do. Anyways, pile one. I'm gonna do one by one. So pile one, why are they ghosting you here? I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to obviously, this is your account. Then we're going to obviously verify your oracle cards from the past life. 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna start with those. This beautiful tarot, the sheer tarot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. My magic tarot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go with the sexual tarot, and then we'll clarify everything with the normal right away. Sexual tarots. 1, 2, and 3, and we get 3 messages from your thoughts. Whoa. And just give me a second here to see what I hear. Why are they ghosting my pile one? Why is my pile one being ghosted? And then we're going to also do some of these. 1, 2, and 3. There. So let's start the game again. This is pile one. Let's start with this. Actually, let's start with the oracles here. And I want to see what the Greco-Roman scribe or writer. Lessons and blessings. So with the oracles here, I feel like this person is that you're inquiring about might be talking to several people, not just you. And I feel like if you know anything about Greco-Roman history, they were conquerors. They were imperialistic in nature. They were people that like to have a lot of people around, the sex that they were interested in. So lessons and blessings. I feel like for some of you, this could be a lesson learned about how this person is treating you. And we'll see if this person will come back, or if he or she will stop ghosting you at some point. I also feel that for some of you, this is a blessing in disguise. I'm sorry. Please have realistic expectations. You need to have patience with me. So for some of you, this person might actually come back with an explanation. Maybe the life of this person is complicated right now, so there could be a good reason to be ghosting you. Maybe he or she does talk to other people, but maybe they're not necessarily people that have to do with romantic endeavors, and maybe the lessons and blessings are something that they need to learn. You could also see it this way, because the messages are telling me that their life is complicated at this moment. So I feel like with the "I miss you so much," it is possible that this person is going through something. So there could be, in this case, depending on how long you've been ghosted, I would say that you shouldn't be ghosted more than 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, if it's more than 3 weeks, I would say change file. Because this is not something that you've been ghosted for a long time. Money, conflict with money, conflict in a home. Yeah, conflict in a home. For some of you, this person is going through something right now. I hope they don't get COVID. This is, I think you're getting a specific message here that it could be that this person is, going through something. So there could be, I feel like, I don't know to what degree there's a legitimate explanation for people ghosting you for more than 2 or 3 days with the technology that we have today. Maybe this is a case where you don't really have, like this could be the case of people that are relatively new in your life. You could have been intimate with this person, but I feel like I'm getting some water. This could be a case where the person is somehow you met, you being intimate, and there's a pullback sort of thing. So, but it doesn't look like, it looks like the pullback has to do with something that's going on in their life. I wonder if you're happy without me. It's time for me to heal now. It's possible that this person is not well physically. Given also the other cards that we had, earlier. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I feel like this person is thinking about you. I feel like you might be hearing from this person. I don't know when, but this is a pretty hopeful pile. There's an offer here. There's a person waiting to give you flowers. There are things under the surface, and there's probably some sort of things that you don't know. There's an offer coming. I see communication coming. I see that this person has not been well. And there's something that happened here with this person. Here, I'm gonna leave them here. That you're probably going to find out, or this person is going to tell you. And this is a pretty straightforward pile. I feel like the ghosting in this pile, I feel like the ghosting should not be more than, like, say 3 weeks tops. If it's been more than that, then you're really watching the wrong pile. I'm gonna tell you right now. And I feel like in this case the ghosting doesn't have anything to do with you. I feel like this person really, these cards also confirm that this person is going through some sort of thing, sadness. I want to knock on wood, but I'm hearing some of them might have had a death in the family or illness in the family. I'm sorry if that's the case. I just heard it. So it feels like in this pile, if they're ghosting you or you haven't heard from them, don't send another message. Just wait for them. It shouldn't take long. Then we'll see. This person does want to see you. They do miss you, but right now they're kind of like, they need to take charge of their own life. I feel like this has to do with them. There's something there you will definitely hear from this person. Remember, this is the first card that came out. This person will want to move forward, definitely. You have a 6 of Cups. Then there's a return of this person. It's a very hopeful pile, but I would say that this person has some problems in the home. They're keeping them away right now. Do you like my new Rider-Waite card? I feel like it's really cool. And again, you have the 8 of Wands twice. You always also have it in the sheer tarot. So I feel that you will definitely hear from this person. They might have cut you off, but the problem, there were things you don't know. They might probably tell you, you will find out soon that there's something that, you know, it might take a while. Typically, when I see the star, you will receive communication with this person, but it's not gonna be like, let's say, in the next couple of days, you know. Temperance, yeah, definitely not in the next couple of days. Well, we have the 6 of Cups again. So this is definitely a person that is going to come back. Is going to come back, say, hey, 10 of Cups, you know, spend time with you. So this is a very hopeful pile. Why are they ghosting my pile 1? Is it for all of this? 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you definitely receive communication from this person. I get an Ace of Swords. You will receive communication from this person. They will, for some of you, I would avoid reaching out before this person reaches out to you, because you don't want to be breadcrumbed here. Some of you might be this person might have been breadcrumbing you. Now, breadcrumbing you, it's a very hard, tough word to pronounce. Breadcrumbing you, breadcrumbing you, French style. Some of you might have been breadcrumbed by this person. So careful not to just let this person live their own life. Allow for this person to miss you, because they will miss you, you know. At least give it another 2 or 3 weeks. I know it seems like a long time, but if you think about it, it's not. If you think about a time when we didn't have cell phones, which I think they do more harm than good, you know, these things right here. So let's say that if you were, you know, in the 1940s, you know, I like to invite you to a different perspective. I know we're not in the 1940s, you know, we're in 2022. But if you were in a, you know, say you were a man or a woman in the 1940s, right? You would write a letter, you know, a love letter. Remember those? Some of you might remember what a love letter felt like. It was a piece of paper with a lot of, you know, love notes, and then you would put it in, you know, you would take time writing it, because if you like the person, you would take time writing it, right? Then you would put it in the mail, then the mailman would collect it, and then it will go out, so another 2 days, right? And then this person would receive your letter, and you will wait. Typically, you will wait for that person to respond to the letter. You wouldn't send another letter, right? So if you wouldn't send another letter in the 1940, why would you send another text message in 2022? That's just my logic. You might disagree here. But you will wait for the letter. So that person will get the letter. They would probably have other things to do, and then they would just wait for the right moment to just read the letter, and then they will respond to the letter, and that would take like another 2 to 3 weeks. So if you were in the 1940s, for example, the time that you're waiting wouldn't be so suspicious. Now I feel that technology is ruining relationships, because even though technology makes everything faster, right? So I text him, he hasn't texted me back. He's got the phone right there. Why hasn't he texted me back? The human being in general is not wired for love, is not wired to technology. Technology is too fast, I feel, for the human being. And so sometimes it's a good idea to just let it go, let it flow, and let the person come back to you at their own time. And then you decide, if the person hasn't done that before, you have a conversation, say, hey, what happened to you? I was thinking about you just yesterday. I'm glad you called, or I'm glad you text. There are some things that you can do to, perhaps make them text. You should talk to me if you want to. But other than that, remember this: if you were in the 1940s, you wouldn't send another letter. You would just wait for that letter to be responded. So it's never a good idea, if you don't get a text back, to text again, because that's that's what the guy. Remember in my intro to you, I told you that I recently ghosted a guy. That's what the guy did, and that pisses me off, and so the same way I get pissed off or irritated, that person might get irritated as well. So I feel like we should somehow consider that before cell phones and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff that ruins our life, essentially, we would just wait for a person to respond to our letter, and it might take months sometimes. And we were okay with that, because guess what? The relationship will last longer, and people will get married. and the same cannot be said in these times. I think you all can agree with me. But coming back to this file, I feel like this guy or this woman, or whatever the situation, this transgender person, whatever the situation might be, you will be hearing from this person. This person is going through some kind of problems of their own. I feel like for the most part, this isn't about you. I would not reach out to this person. I would wait for the person to reach out to you. And I feel like that's all I have for you, file one. It's actually a pretty good reading. I feel like if you picked file one and you haven't heard from this person in the next month, I would say reach out to me. But it shouldn't be. I feel like again, communication might not come now, but they should come. I want to see if this person, for some of you, is talking to somebody else as well, because I did see other people. Fiery. Be that they're talking to somebody else. I don't see, however, there's a lot of fiery energy, so I'm sorry, but not so much. It's not going anywhere. For some of you, I would say they might talk to other people, or other people might reach out to them. But since I got a blank card, I feel like it's not going anywhere. This person, overall, the vibe is, even if they are talking to other people, it's because other people reach out to them and don't give them space. So in the end, they're not gonna get they're not gonna go very far. I feel like overall, your best strategy here is to really wait for this person, and because you got the 8 of Wands. Is the 8 of Wands always communication? For me, no, but in this deck is really like speedy communication, texting back and forth. So chances are, and then you have the 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups is a good omen for a return. I feel like they're having some problems here at home. And you got very cool messages here. It is possible, going back to the oracle cards here, it is possible that some of them might be going through something that they have to learn. Maybe this person needs to mature, you know, in the way that they're approaching their relationships and others. I'd say give it some space here. I'd say that giving it some space will ultimately get you where you want to be with this person, or at least start the communication again, move things forward. If things don't move forward, however, feel free to choose another pile if it's been more than 3 weeks that you've heard from this person. And also feel free to reach out to me, because we do have contact, spiritual work and stuff. We move on to pile 2. Whoever chose the sheer tarot, which I actually like a lot. So pile 2. Who is ghosting my pile 2, and why? Why are they ghosting my pile 2? Start with the oracle cards here. 3 messages from here. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, then we also get their thoughts here. Okay, I'm channeling that in this pile, there's someone that has a little bit of a controlling issue. I don't know if that's gonna be true. I just heard it. Okay, so we got the oracles, we got the messages, we got the messages. We do 5 of these. So if they're talking to somebody else, we'll find out. 1, 2, 3, and 5. We do, let's see, 3 of the sexual tarots, 10 of the translucent right away, and 5 of the sheer. 1, 2, and 3 plus. Okay. Why and are they ghosting my pile 2? Why are they ghosting my pile 2? Spirit. Why? I'm hearing controlling stuff. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. It feels like this is a sort of a different energy. Ooh, 3 of Wands. Somebody's waiting. We'll see. We'll see. It might be that that person is waiting because I'm hearing controlling stuff. So maybe he's waiting for you. Why are they ghosting? Why are they ghosting my pile 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so let's see here. Start with this. But I heard very clearly controlling stuff. Celtic. We got scribe or writer. Ooh, we got a baby card. What's going on here? Ooh, this. Ooh, we need to clarify here, people. Baby card. What? Controlling issue, honesty issue. I don't know. We'll see. I wish I weigh pros and cons, but I cannot decide. What's to decide? Maybe they had a baby. I'm sorry. I hope not. Give me a chance, understand me. Something's happened here. Something's happened to them or in their life. Soulmate connection might not be with you. I hope it's with you. We're just gonna, this is gonna have to be investigated. Or maybe they're acting like a baby. It's also possible. They're being, they're being like a baby, like they want you always to cave in. That's a controlling issue, right? So they always want you to cave in to them. You're the one that always gives in. I'm hearing this. So you're the one that always gives in, and so that they can remain in control and power. So they're waiting for you because you had the outcome card here. Wasn't that the Three of Wands? Yeah, so they're waiting for the ship to come into, so they're waiting for you essentially. That could be an interpretation. Okay, we'll see what we have here. I still hear controlling issue here. There's something here. So this is a different file, this is a definitely different file. I know I was a distraction from your pain. We will be together again, so you're gonna hear from this person, but this is, I'm starting to understand this connection. This is a different type of energy. This is a really sort of like a more controlling vibe here. There's a baby. For some of you, God, I hope not, if that's not what you want. It could be that this is, I'm hearing something, so please don't shoot the messenger, guys. I am just being, oh, okay. So it could be that somebody that's watching right now is actually pregnant and they don't know it. And so that maybe you wind up reaching out to this person and tell them that, and wake up. But it could also be that for the most of you, I feel like this guy or this girl is acting like a big baby. And there's a sort of like a game here where they don't want to be the ones that cave in for the most part, but there's a baby element here. Sorry, I got the card, baby. It couldn't be more clear than that. And there's controlling issue here. Oh, I feel it really, really bad. Controlling issue. Yeah. So this is a person that definitely will come back. I'm not sure that, something's happened here because one of the two is sort of ignoring the other. Could be you or could be him. It could be that one was making the offer and the other one was walking on their own. Like, yeah, sure, yeah. And I'm assuming, again, don't shoot the messenger here, but I feel like the one that was not accepting the offer was them. Yeah, I'm sorry. And maybe that they're acting like a big baby. So kind of like, kind of like those people that want to have everything their way, or it's their way or the highway. Could be, it could be one interpretation. Oh, King of Cups, Judgment, the devil. Yeah, why am I not surprised to see the devil in this pile? Ace of Swords. So you're probably gonna hear from this person. You're definitely gonna hear from this person. There's a Justice card here. So this is a nice person overall, and we're not dealing with a SOV. And there's this idea of wanting to resurrect this, but here I see the devil. I'm not sure that this person is coming back for good reasons. Careful not to start another cycle of the same thing with this person. I do see communication. It's also, some of you, it's communication in regards to contract, child support. Or we just had, like, 2 days ago, some messages about child support, babies, a baby being, a baby coming to life. If it's on their end, maybe they're saying, my girlfriend got pregnant, I met somebody, this is why I haven't been. I'm sorry if that's the case. This is what I'm hearing. So sorry. I'm so sorry. But like my girlfriend, I met somebody because, I was talking to somebody and this person is pregnant now, I'm sorry. I hope not. Investigate though. Investigate. Don't reach out. I feel like ultimately you'll wind up reaching out to this person. But I feel like this person, yeah, maybe here too. This person has problems with money. This person is talking to clearly another person here. So this is a different type of energy in the sense that this person is ghosting you because not because they have shit in their life. They do have shit in their life. Oops, sorry for the lingo. But it's a shit that they kind of decided to have, like it's in their control, so to speak. And so they ghosted you because they're talking to somebody else. They have talked to somebody else, and there might be, for some of you, there might be, consequences for them talking to somebody else. And then for some of you, it might be that this person is just playing a game of, a waiting game, waiting for you to essentially, this person has moved away and is out of reach from you. You're getting another time of the justice card. So I do feel like you are going to be in communication with this person. I feel like you're going to be the one reaching out here. And I feel like there has to be, for some of you, there's a disappointment here with this person. And there's an Ace of Swords. So you're definitely, and an Eight of Wands again. So this is definitely, again, a communication will be coming. But I feel that, I feel like in this file, there's something going on. So I'm just like, I'm gonna bring it home for you, I promise. I'm going to give you several scenarios. Okay, the Three of Wands wants to come out again. So there's definitely a waiting element. I feel like some of you here have been ghosted for some time. And so from this person. And I feel like this person isn't going to cave in. So what I've got so far is that for some of you, excuse me, for some of you, this person does not want to lose. He or she, I feel like mostly a male, wants to win on this. So he or she is not going to cave in easily. So I feel like you're ultimately going to reach out to this person. Some of you might reach out to this person because they're pregnant from this person. A very small percentage of you. Some of you will find out that this person is having a baby. Some of you instead is dealing with somebody that's acting like a big baby, that doesn't want to be wrong, that doesn't want to, I hate this kind of people, but like these people that they want to control everything, negative control, exactly, like the Pavlov dogs experiments applies here. Like they ghost and they text intermittently. For them, it's about always being on the position of maintaining charge in the connection. And I think for most of you, this could be the case. So this person is waiting to reach out to you. And, this person is easy to backstab. In fact, it might be talking to another person right now. There's a new beginning. I feel like it's with another person. Yeah, there's this area of this thing of a baby here, and there's that. So a change, a transformation in this. I do definitely see communication here, but it's more like, when I get the Page of Swords, it's more like a text that I send that says, hey, did you disappear or something? Question mark. Is everything okay with you? Question mark. I haven't heard you in a while. Is everything okay? Question mark. I feel like that person is going to respond. But I feel like you could be, some of you might not be happy with the answer. I am sorry. Yeah. What else do I need to know here? If this is your file, I would say come see me, really, because there's more than this file than what meets the eye, so to speak. And there's deception. The moon is also a card of deception. For once. Now, there's a lot of love. There's another person here in the mix. I feel like some of you have been ghosted because this person is talking to another person and they're moving forward with their relationship. If that's the case, I'm really sorry. For some of you, you know, I would say for the majority of you, this person is just acting like a big baby. So it's up to you. Let me get a couple more cards. It's up to you whether you really want to cave in. Do you want to cave in? There's the 8 of Wands. You'll get an answer for sure. 2 of Cups. Some of you might reconcile, but some of you might actually get a cold news that maybe they have another person in their life. That's what I have for you. I'm really sorry. You can feel free to click off if you haven't already. You can always say, I reject this energy, but essentially, if this is what you need to know, investigate, you know. Before, I would say, what I would do is before you send a text, which should be your last resort, given the fact that this person might just be a big baby, or might be acting like a big baby, wanting to keep everything in control. And I don't know about you, I don't like to be objectified. You're not an object, you're not a dog, you're a human being. I would say investigate. You know, look online, look, you know, I'm not really a fan, but this is also a card of looking, so I'm not a fan of stalking online people. I don't want you to get in trouble with the law, by all means. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I feel like I have to say that, but investigate a little within your, you know, within the limits of the law and your abilities to see if this person, you know, what this person has going on, because I feel like this is just the reason why they ghost you. For most of you might be that this person is acting like a big baby, but I also feel that when you reach out to them, some of you might get a cold shoulder, and that's never fun. And some of you might get news that they did not expect. So like, hey, you know, I'm having another baby, or hey, you know, I'm having a baby actually. Or some of you might be pregnant from this person, and you wind up texting them saying, you know what, darling, there's something I must tell you. And because you got the Justice card, I'm assuming that the other person might be weighing pros and cons, which I think you also find the pros and cons. Wasn't there a message from the pros and cons here? Or am I, no, it wasn't this. Give me another chance, understand me. Oh, yeah, here. I weighed pros and cons about this, I cannot decide. And then you got several times a Justice card. So it might be that some of you have news for this person as well. Take it however resonate, leave the rest. There's quite a bit of messages here. But this is a different energy than file 1, because I feel like this is a person that, you know, you might have a soulmate connection with this person, but this person might be having a soulmate connection with somebody else, given that there's somebody else in the mix here, and you know, and given, you know, this is the card that troubles me the most, you know, that, you know, some of you, you know, this is not a pregnancy test. You might want to go out and take a pregnancy test. And some of you might find out that there's a little one on the way, which is always welcome, but it depends on the situation. Script writer might be that this person is talking to other people, you know. Celtic cross also. Some of you might be dealing with somebody that is religious, and so their religion might be different than yours. This is for very few of you. And that creates a problem for this person to be able to communicate openly with you. So there's a lot here, but it all revolves around one person keeping control of the relationship or the connection. And this person wants you to reach out to them. Take it however resonant, you don't have to. Like I said, I would prefer to investigate first before you make the move. I do see communication here, but I see more so than pile one, I see involvement, action on your part in order for the communication to start. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. Don't shoot the messenger here. I am just receiving. And plus I advise you decide. Moving on. Pile 3, whoever chose the past life tarot. Let's put this here. Actually, we're pile 3. Now, why is this person, why is this pile spirit, why are they ghosting my pile 3? Let me just kind of hear things here because I want to make sure that I don't channel anything for pile 2 still. Why are they ghosting pile 3? Why are they ghosting my pile 3? Spirit, why are they ghosting my pile 3? Why are they ghosting my pile 3? Wow. Why are they ghosting my pile 3, Spirit? Why? Why are they ghosting my pile 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some of you have expressed interest in these cards. If you are interested in these cards, make contact with me. Why are they ghosting my pile 3, Spirit? Why are they ghosting my pile 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are they 4 or are they 5? Okay, cool. Why are they ghosting my pile 3, Spirit? Why are they ghosting my pile 3? And the hidden truth oracles. Okay, I'm hearing somebody is having to make a lot of money, or somebody is focused on money right now. I just heard it. And this cannot be pile 2, so this gotta be pile 3. There's a message that wants to come out. Ooh, another one and another one. One of them I gotta tell you is not so good, but I feel like I'm hearing money. Do we have everything? No, we're missing the translucent. Why are they ghosting my pile 3? Why are they ghosting my pile 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Like I said, I like to do that in front of you. I don't take any responsibility here. The 2 of Swords. This is a person that hasn't been in communication for you in a while, and I heard money. So we're going to find out what this is about. I heard money, knighthood, monk or non-karmic relationship. Okay, knighthood is similar to the Knight of Wands. Okay, so for some of you, this is a person that's in and out of your life for some of you, I heard. And then it's karmic relationship. So it's a cycle. It's something that you might have actually carried through from your past life. And monk or nun, it's somebody that is, I'm hearing somebody that might be religious, but also somebody that puts a different facade of themselves in society. So someone that to the eyes of others seems to be very conservative when in reality it's not, or at least it's not with you. So this could also mean third parties, but I heard money. I don't know why I heard money, but we'll find out. Ooh, I'm sorry. I am happy where I am. No changes. So this starting to feel like a third party type of situation. I'm heartbroken. Oh my goodness. What did I just tell you? I feel like we cannot be seen in public. So this is a person that has, let me tell you, first of all, that I think you don't know everything about this person. And this person is not honest with you. They're not honest with themselves. This person might be the type of person that goes with men and women, so bisexual, gay, gay that is not out in the open. So this person, because remember we got the monk card, so the facade, this card right here, this card right here. So this person is sort of putting an image. This is also like, I don't know, I don't want to blast our politicians here, but the politicians that has, the happy family life, they buy sex on the side, from males or females. And I'm not saying that that's the case necessarily, but I'm saying that there is more to this person in the sense that this person has, for some of you, has a double life. I feel we cannot be seen in public. This could also be a third party situation. I'm heartbroken, please understand. Maybe this person has made the decision of not seeing you anymore because you got the two of swords here. So this might be also a relationship when two people are married. Doesn't have to be, or one of them is married. And in the eyes of everyone, everything's fine and they're married to somebody else, but in reality, they're seeing you. And so why are they ghosting you? They might have made a decision. Why did I hear money? Okay, excuse me here. Oh, we will be together. Okay, I regret lying to you. I lost myself for a little while. So this might be really, this starts to feel like a third party. This starts to feel like somebody that has decided to ghost you because, but in this case, I think I'm feeling, that there's a third person. Like, this person is married for most of you. For most of you, it can even be a same-sex relationship and they're married to they're in a heterosexual marriage. I just heard that. Some of you don't know that this person actually is married, sorry, or they lied about something. Or maybe they lied that, you think they're heterosexual and they're not, or they're lying about something. You will probably hear from this person. I'm not sure it is to your best interest, but I don't know. I heard the money though, and I haven't had an answer to that spirit. I feel like you are about to be very disappointed by this person. I'm very sad. And I feel like whatever it is that is going on with this person, it's only for this person's benefit. Some of you might have had oral sex with this person. Or this person might be going out for oral sex with people and you don't know. And some of you might have had engaged in a sexual relationship with this person that was not to your benefit, or that is not out in the open. So yeah, it looks like a third party. For most of you, this is a third party pile. Doesn't have to be. It might be that you don't know everything about this person. This person has kept a lot of things for themselves. Let me check these ones out. Oh, I heard money. Yes, I did. So this person, look at the pentacles. So for some of you, it might be a small portion of you, this person is married to somebody who makes a lot of money. This person is focused on making a lot of money. Their public image is important to them. So I'm hearing that they're focused on money and they're focused on keeping their public image secure. So you basically are on the side. For some of you, you don't know because he lied to you. So that you got, again, my advice to you is the same as the one on pile 2, investigate. I do see that there will be at some point a clarification here for you, but I feel like this person is really, either is really wealthy. For some of you, this could be a power couple, like he's married or she's married to somebody. They have a public image. Politicians come to mind here. Like, let's say, I don't want to go there, but I just heard it. Like, let's say, you know, that president of the 1990s that had the intern, you know, and he was the beloved president. He was actually, to be honest with you, you know, don't shoot the messenger, but I think, you know, he was a very good president in America. And he was married to somebody that ran against somebody in 2016 and did not win. I'm just gonna leave it out there, but I think you guys know who I'm talking about. And the intern was, you know, somebody who gave him oral sex. So that could be something that happened here. So the power couple, it's an example. I don't want to bash on the poor guy who is now retired and plays golf somewhere, but yeah, oh wait, that's George Bush. Never mind. So again, excuse me. This is a couple that is, for some of you, you know that this guy is married, but there probably is some other lies or some other things that he said. And for most of you, this is a male. There's also some of you that maybe you're watching and this is a same-sex type of relationship and you don't know that he is actually married to a female. So on the down low, so in which case, protect yourself. There is an element of lie. Why are they ghosting you? Because they haven't told you the whole truth. Okay. And maybe because it's easier for them to keep the facade of where they're at now because they will lose a lot of money. This is a person that is either making money, focused on making money, having a lot of money, being in the public eye for some reason. They're not keen on losing what they have, but would they come back to have sex with you? Absolutely. I don't know. Yeah. The Two of Swords, look. Two of Swords here, Two of Swords here. We're going to clarify this. Then you have, this is definitely a person that has somebody and is very worried, very, very worried. This is somebody that was on the verge of being found out. Yeah, this is the Lovers, which in this deck is really representative of there was some sort of central relationship. He had to be, this is somebody that's in charge, you know. It's somebody, again, we're dealing with somebody that stands to lose a lot if your relationship with them would come out, so to speak. And he's very, very worried about that because he's got somebody at home. It feels like this is, for the most part, a third-party situation, whether you know it or not. It might be that some of you don't know. And so this person turned out has decided not to see you anymore. And perhaps not pushing things in the back of their mind. You have a pause here. He's going to come back. But you know, again, the worry card, the Nine of Swords, it's going to move forward for an affair, essentially. And this is, for some of you, this was a breakup already because it was an affair, because probably the other person has found out, so he had to move away. So it looks like for most of you, this is a third-party situation. Will this person come back? Or maybe you don't know, but there's another person for sure. and there's an image. Some of you know, some of you know, some of you don't know, or some of you have been lied about other things. For example, I hear maybe this person did say, you know, I have this power for marriage or whatever, but I'm gonna leave it. I want to be with you, and that's a lie. Sorry. So that's why they ghost you, because they can't seem to be able to handle the stress of having you around here. Some of you are entertaining. Remember, this is a card where somebody comes to your home, okay, or work. But in this case, I think home. Some of you were entertaining this person in their own home. This person was coming to your own home to have sex. The card of home again. To have sex, essentially. And this I hear money, and for some of you, this is a person that is either well moneyed, focus on making money, or stands to lose a lot of money if your relationship comes out. And there's the moon, so deception. There's a lot to this pile in the sense that love triangle. Yeah. This is definitely a third party. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess, so secrets. So I feel like, why did this person ghost you? Because this is a third party, whether a third party situation, whether you know it or you don't know it. I feel some of you don't know. Will this person come back? Yes. Do you need to reach out to this person? No, I don't think this is in your best interest. I think you should not reach out to this person. This person will come back. I feel like for most of you, this person will come back for sex. Sorry. Again, I channel, you know, I'm not like other readers, and, you know, I'm sorry. If this is your situation, though, we can help you. We could probably help you a little bit. We can attempt to help you. So we might want to reach out here. But I feel that it would take a lot, to be aware that it would take a lot for this person to come out and be seen in public with you. It would take a lot for this person to acknowledge their feelings for you, because they stand to lose a lot. I mean, some of you might really be dealing with a politician, or someone that's like, it doesn't have to be necessarily someone that is in the US Senate, but it might be somebody that is like, you know, a mayor of a small town that's known to everybody, a president of a university, I mean, a priest, you know, somebody that, you know, somebody that isn't, because you did, you know, I think that's the monk or nun here. So somebody that holds some sort of power in a community, and they can't, you know, a Catholic priest. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, just worry. So somebody that cannot get married, maybe, you know, somebody that cannot have your relationship being out and about in the world. I'm sorry. Can we get a couple of cards for this pile? Yeah. Oh my God. I wish I was not so. I wish I wasn't channeling so clearly sometimes. 8 of Wands, yes, you'll be hearing from this person. Justice card again. Resurrecting the Judgment. Ace of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. Yes, for some of you, this is someone that has, at the bottom of the deck, you have the 3 of Cups. This is again the love triangle. You will be hearing from this person. There's nothing for you to do, so it's going to take them a while. This person looks to have made a decision not to have you in their life right now, because it just gives them, I'm surprised that I didn't see the 10 of Wands anywhere, but it just burdens them, because for some of you, I hear from a lot of you actually, this is sort of like a on the down low relationship, or a hidden relationship, or a third party situation. And maybe you don't know that there's another person. Maybe you don't know who this person is. I can share one little detail about me. When I was living in Los Angeles and I was a young girl, I did meet someone and I did not know that was a celebrity. Sorry, I'm not gonna say who, but yeah, I did go out with a celebrity that is very, very, very well known, but I did not know that was a celebrity. Back then, he was not. that big. Now he is, but I was in Los Angeles. I was like, what? And I was underage, so he definitely did not want me to. He did not want anyone to find out because he was 21, 22 at the time. So, yeah. So something like that might be something as small as that, because I could have we could have dated, but never mind. These are people that have a lot of people around them. So 10 of Pentacles, money. Some of them are well known in the community. It doesn't have to be a celebrity. It doesn't have to be a politician. But what I hear is this is someone that is respected, is looked up to, and their relationship with you right now causes them a problem. Will this change? This is not the reading. You should watch one of my What Will Happen Between Us. This is a why are they ghosting you? I feel that the reason why they're ghosting you is because your presence in their life at this moment essentially is causing a problem. They will come back, but I feel like what they're going to be offering you is much more of the same. Will the energy of this reading stay this way? No, this is what I pick up on right now. It could be changing tomorrow, but if you're watching this reading today and this concerns you, come see me. That's all I can say. You want to know probably how much of this energy is yours. One last comment here. I am a big believer of the law of attraction, but I also believe that the law of attraction has some, because I know some of my clients practice the law of attraction, and I do too. But some of the law of attraction principles to me do not apply. For example, one of the things that in law of attraction they say a lot, and if you watch law of attraction videos, you will see that they say that if somebody ghosts you, essentially it's your fault, because everything in this world, it's you pushed out, and so you cannot be ghosted. That is pure BS. If somebody ghosts you, it's their fault and their fault alone, unless you're a stalker. And I believe that my beautiful people are essentially beautiful, decent people. Sure, I mean, if you're stalking the person, that person will ghost you. But that's, for most of you, this is not the case. Ghosting is never okay, or it's rarely okay. Watch my introduction for that. I don't believe that if somebody ghosts you, it's your fault and you caused this because the law of attraction said that. That's BS. If somebody ghosts you, it's also because they might have a mental problem, mental illness. Should you reach out to somebody that ghosts you? No. No. My answer is always no. Remember the example that I gave you in the 1940. Would you write another letter? If you were in the 1940 and you wrote a letter, wouldn't you wait for that person to respond to you and for the mailman to bring you the letter instead of sending another letter? When things were not so fast, right? Something for you to think about. One last thing. The Dark Last of Philomena is giving great results to my clients and actually have restored some of the contact. So you might want to think about that too. And with that, I leave you, and thank you so much for being here with me. And I'll talk to you soon. This is Jen with Jen in the Morning. Bye.